Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Tulkas Plays Digimon World Digitize. Last time we left off, we had met up with the other humans. We had managed to recapture a memory stella, or memorial stella, freed it from, I guess, garbage data. We're still pretty early on in the story, still trying to figure out where things exactly are headed. It is fairly early in the day. I'm going to go make sure that we've picked up our ration of meat. While we're making the run over here, I appreciate everybody coming out and all the support we get on the channel. Please do hit the like button. It really helps out the series and the channel in general. If you enjoy what you're seeing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Nah, not low enough today. That way you get notified every time new content comes out. And there's a whole section down below the video where I'd love to hear comments from you guys. That's what it's there for. I'm going to pick up a couple of these. Just to make sure, because Greymon can't eat, and then of course we have to run back to the toilet because that's everybody's favorite mechanic. So the next stop is what they call Signpost Forest. It is actually that exit straight out that way past Digimon. That way. We're going to run down here and go to the toilet. And it's so much fun that I will bring you guys back after it's finished. Alright, welcome back guys. We took him to the restroom, got all that sorted out, and we're going to head on out to Signpost Forest and meet up with the rest of the Digidestined, or whatever we're called in this particular version of the game and the world. Now, I'm going to hope that Greymon is still as up to par here as he was out on the plains. Because if not, we may struggle here, and I might have to go do a little bit of a training montage. So, Galmon has asked Nico if he thinks the garbage data may be from a particular person. They both clearly know who it is, but they haven't mentioned his name or even a description. He doesn't want to talk about it until he's sure. I'm just going to leave him alone because it ain't none of my business. So Nico's being pretty nice right here. As long as Akiho's not around, I guess he's a pretty decent dude. So, we'll run on ahead. Oh, here's the Akiho, speaking of, and Digitorn. It hurts. Did you get hit? Just a minor sprain. Did she twist her ankle on the way in here? You're supposed to stay still after a sprain, that's what I always tell you. I mean, she's injured, I guess I could find out. I don't want him to be eavesdropping, but I mean, if she is slightly injured, I guess I should check on her. Well, nothing embarrassing about being seen having a sprain. You can't help that. She was chasing some baby Digimon and she fell. I mean, it's not the most graceful story, but nothing to be embarrassed about. So Nico just left you there? Okay. And here I was just saying Nico was a pretty decent dude. He's such a jerk. Well, don't lump all boys in. I'm not being a jerk. Neonko Tamer. So that's... somebody else called her that and now she's called herself that. So I'm assuming that's like her username. It was just a lie. I made it up. Right. Well, that'll come up later in the story, I'm sure. You do kind of want to be on the lookout as you're running through these areas because there can be little items on the ground like mushrooms and things, which are just free food. And there's also some training items which can be very handy. So this is a new stranger. We've seen this guy before briefly. He was in the town talking about how he was going to be amazing. We meet again. Well, or you followed me with what appears to be a Black War Greymon. Yes, we're trying to get to the Memorial Stella. He's saying his plans have changed, which doesn't help us a whole lot because we don't know what his plans were originally. So he's saying he bailed out on the fight with the weird Digimon at the last Memorial Stella just because it was no challenge. And this Black War Greymon's nickname is actually just Black. Is that racist or not? I'm not sure. But he seems to always... it must be like a species thing that all Black War Greymon are just destined to be searching for a powerful enemy. Because that's how it was in the anime too. I'm pretty sure a Black War Greymon would kill my Digimon, so no. Good. Yeah, he's at a mega form. So, what a jerk for trying to get me to take my champion level Digimon into battle with a mega who would wipe the floor with him. So he evidently has psychic powers all of a sudden. He is very angry about this monster all of a sudden, for it not being a big challenge at the last one, and he could just blow it off and go on about his business. He is pretty upset about it now. Yeah, this is one of the training items I was talking about. Digipine. So when you feed that to your Digimon, all the stats that you're boosting during training will boost by more until they have to eat again. Here's the woman again, and she has 2 Digimon, which are both ultimate level. Angewomon and Lady Devimon. I think that's right. Angewomon's being a jerk. Yes, inexperienced. I'm starting to see a pattern between her and her 2 Digimon of how the artists of this game thought women should look. It's not necessarily a modern standard. So apparently I'm pretty special only because I had figured out the keyword redigitize, and I can pick up the garbage data and put it into my Digivice. So 2 things I have absolutely no control over make me very special. Yeah, I want to find out about this. Able to have 2 partners. A special process, one which deviates from the original rules of the sword. So you cheated. Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, but I got the ability to pick up garbage data, and you got the ability to pick up 2 attractive female Digimon. So I feel like you probably won. Well, that's not an aptitude. An aptitude is something that you are skilled at. I mean, I don't think it takes any particular skill to pick up garbage data. Well, at least she didn't want to fight with her 2 over-digivolved Digimon. Oh, well, this thing's definitely been taking some steroids. I'm just going to drop a save here so we don't have to waste a whole lot of time in case this goes poorly. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. I'm assuming we're going to get help from some of these Digimon. Somebody, at least. I'm sure the Black War Greymon could just have no problem. So the little worm thing digivolves into that. Excellent lesson about not judging a book by its cover, because that thing is awesome. Apparently not a Digimon, though. I mean, what else would you call it? It's a digital monster, right? Oh, it can evidently hold lava in its stomach. And it was wanting to, what, destroy the garbage data or eat it? And it's physically willing to attack humans, so at least they kept that consistent with the anime. Gaomon is kind of a ponce, because normally that would cause a Digimon to digivolve to protect their partner. So you're telling me that all of these other Digimon are going to be occupied with fighting rookies. We'll skip right over the vulgarity, excuse that. He says he really needs the garbage data. Show that grown thing the extent of your power. The real power of your aptitude, which she described as the ability to pick up garbage data. So in what way will that help me in battle with this creature? Well, you suddenly got hungry at the worst possible time. Yeah, stuff your face and then go into a battle with a giant creature that's not a Digimon. I'm sure having a full stomach will absolutely help you out. You're just going to turn into Metal Greymon now, aren't you? Alright. Well, I'm not sure about this. Actually, after all that, probably better drop another save. To have to sit through all the cutscenes again wouldn't be any help. I don't know that we can take this thing. I hope so. I mean, by all logic, if the last time we fought it, it was basically a rookie, then it should now oh my god, never mind. Maybe by pumping items, maybe. Nah, better not yet. Actually, I better be popping one of these. Make sure he can even use an attack. God, that thing hits like a truck. Oh, God. Hits like a truck. Get your special up, dude. I think you're gonna need it here. I don't quite understand the mechanism by which the special does build, because I feel like he probably should have had it by now. Okay, I want to heal him before I do anything, just in case. And then it looks like I got the order off. Use it! Got it. Let that... yeah, that was enough. I'm getting some weird flags from our video recorder. Oh, we learned a new move, Spread Bomb. That sounds cool. An autopilot, some pretty good stat boost, and 1,000 bits. I mean, that was a lucrative fight. I was seriously doubting the fact that Greymon could do it. Well done, Greymon. And that's 2 memorial stelas. In each episode, we're making good progress. Of course, I bet there's about to be a ton of exposition dropped on us. Yep, made it fine. Thanks for all the help, you guys. I was in here fighting a massive monster while you fought some rookie-level Digimon. So, good job. He seems more awed by it than he does scared of it or wanting to fight it. Greymon is ridiculously scaled down from the anime. In the anime, he is big, like, his ankle, his knee at most is human-sized. And here he's roughly the same size as a teenage human. So the garbage data somehow interferes with the Memorial Stela. We knew that. If you'd have stuck around last time, you would know that we knew that. But he does point out that there is a good chance we're going to keep having to fight that thing if we keep going to these Memorial Stela. Alright, I'm going to read through this just for story reasons. Information flows in all minds. It must be provided equally with everyone given access, a truly open source. Even if I am ridiculed for my optimism, I must not give up. Light shines in a place of ideals. Challenging oneself with problems like these is what makes life interesting. I wish somebody had read something like that when they voted out net neutrality. Of course, I got it fixed now. You'll super be able to date this video now. So he's assuming that this is his dad, just based on the writing style of 2 emails that we've collected so far. This dude must be real familiar with his dad's writing style. How do you know that? So his dad happened to use one of his favorite sayings, light shines in a place of ideals. He said it all the time. In what context would you need to say something that pretentious all the time? He would come home exhausted from working all day, and he'd mumble those words like he was in a trance. It sounds like your dad's had problems for a while. Did you guys never think about trying to get him to go see a psychiatrist, or you just gonna let that go? Nobody else? She makes a good point. Does nobody else in the world say that? Just his dad? Okay. He's agreeing this is a valid point and decided to withhold this other piece of information up to this. His dad works for Jijo, the company that runs Digital Monsters. We're probably standing in one of their servers right now. So his dad was an engineer there. Busy and hardly ever home. Only home long enough to share one of his favorite sayings with you. And then he disappeared. If a dude walked around constantly, murmuring the same words over and over, and was a workaholic that I barely saw, and then he up and disappeared, I would be more afraid he had made a suicide attempt than that he had vanished into the digital world. He was involved in some sort of incident. They don't really know the details, but a few months ago he suddenly disappeared just like that. You do not seem to be emotionally broken up like a dude whose dad vanished a few months before. Well, that's shady enough that his company doesn't have any leads to his whereabouts. The police investigated, but nothing turned up, which makes the police in this universe about as useful as they are in most movie and game universes, which I think is a bad message, because most cops are decent people who do a good job. So his mom evidently told me all this, so this is just exposition for Akiho. Why would your dad's email be garbage data? Well, if it is a coincidence, it is the coincidentest of all coincidences. But I guess video game has to video game. He was an out-of-control researcher who attempted dangerous experiments. You just whipping this information out on this guy? He just lost his dad a few months ago, dude. Calm down. I have no sympathy. What a jerk. Yuya, you suck. You suck, ya. Terrible. Oh, skipping over the vulgarity again. Yeah, see? Both of you guys need to tone it down. Especially Yuya. So he has automatically jumped to the conclusion that Nico's dad has created this creature that I just got done fighting. Somehow. He has to figure out what went on at Jijo. So we got to get another memorial stela in the ancient bone swamp. And then we can try to fight it again. Well, yeah, sure. We'll skip over the vulgarity again. This is happening progressively and it's all you, Nico. So Mireille came back. Aptitude, or rather your fate. Those are not interchangeable words. I know this is a fan translation, but not interchangeable words. Kyo apparently has a speech impediment because she stumbles a lot. So. Other memorial stela. Sorry, but he's going to go to work alone. Why? It's my dad's problem and mine, so he's being super melodramatic about it. He was perfectly content to let me fight the big monster while he fought a little one. But suddenly he's got to handle all this. And he just suddenly thinks because we try harder, we're going to find a way back to the real world. Clearly, we're going to have to go wherever you go and finish this up before we can go back home. What a blockhead. Okay. Right, she gets it. I mean, Nico's bound to know we can't go home until this is done, right? We're not all separated. You don't have to run off. So you're going to go exactly where he just said he was going to go. I am worried about Nico. So she's going to mail me. Why do we not stay together? I know, again, video game has to video game. But we don't have to do it all by ourselves. We can stick together. It's okay. Well. I think that's enough Digimon for this episode. We have made some good progress. We got the next memorial stela wiped out, cleaned up, and ready to go, which means I believe we have the map. Oh, good opportunity as any. Yeah, the map to this area. So the ancient bone swamp is there. You'll see it at the south of the map, in the center. We cannot go there yet. I'll go, kind of a spoiler alert, I guess, but our Digimon is nowhere near powerful enough to be in the ancient bone swamp. Most of the wild Digimon there are at least already champion level, and some of them are even higher, and they can be pretty powerful, so we're probably not going to be able to go there quite yet. I am going to use one of these autopilots just to save time for us, because we're going to have to probably start off the next episode with a training montage. So I appreciate everybody coming out today. Thanks for the support. Please hit the like button, please subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're going to be probably getting a new Digimon here before too long. I don't think we're going to be able to get Greymon to Digivolve again, so we'll be having to start over. And we'd love to name it after somebody in the comment section down below. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day until we meet again. God bless you all. Bye-bye.